Thanks for tuning in to the Teslawyer show. If you're new to the channel, please don't forget to subscribe and also hit that like button. Also, if you want to get up-to-the-minute notifications, you can click the bell. And as always, feel free to leave comments about this video or anything else you'd like to see.
Good morning. It's October 13th, 2017. I'm currently at the Borough Hall, Brooklyn, to meet with Jeff Lowell of the Brooklyn Borough President's Office. I'm here to meet with the ReSET program, which is the Renewable and Sustainable Energy Task Force. It's made up of energy providers, community-based organizations, and green energy advocates, which I guess I'm one now that I'm doing the electric school bus initiative. They've asked me to talk about this at the end of the meeting, but currently they've been focused on energy efficiency in homes and businesses and getting the word out on programs that are currently available to people, rebate programs for effective or energy efficient light bulbs and other type of infrastructure initiatives like green buildings, window insulation and stuff like that. But now they're hopefully I can get them to be a little bit more proactive and help to push some legislation. I'm concerned right now with electric school buses, but also electric charging infrastructure. So I'm gonna head into the meeting shortly. It's about 8 o'clock now, and the meeting starts at about 8:45. So I'll see what happens. I'll give you an update what happens after the meeting, and hopefully we can get this electric school bus moving. And Eric Adams' office will help to do that. All right. So fresh out of the meeting. I didn't record in the meeting, and it was a private meeting, but so we'd had the ReSET meeting with the Borough President's office, and it was really bringing together a bunch of stakeholders. There were people from Con Ed and National Grid there, people from the Solar One, which have a few projects trying to build up New York for resilience to major storms or help to bring the grid back up to standards, help to relieve in brownouts and such. They're doing a lot of projects trying to put in batteries and solar so that we can have energy backup that way. And there was also pretty exciting to, of course, DOE was there. It wasn't the person that deals with school buses, but they're gonna hopefully put me in touch with the right people to deal with the contracts and get that moving with the DOE on the DOE front. And also someone from the League of Conservation Voters, who's also, I think I stated before, they were doing an initiative to get the Volkswagen money allocated towards doing electric school buses and helping to get diesel off, especially the dirty diesel, off the road, so that we can retrofit some of the school buses with either clean tech and electric school buses. So made a lot of good contacts, made some other contacts which I'll hope to use, architects and just people who are definitely interested in moving to renewable sources. Brooklyn seems to be really behind going to a renewable future. They may be New York's shining example of how to get it done. They're also trying to get Borough Hall to be more sustainable, and they're looking at that deeply. So it's pretty exciting times. And as part of the meeting agenda, we figured out legislation is something that they are interested in doing and being advocates and helping to bring together the stakeholders. So that's one way that they're going to help me to hopefully push the agenda and talk to the right people and get them to actually listen, which is the important part, and making sure that they know that there are people who are interested in these issues. As I stated, New York's City Council did propose a bill to get electric school buses by 2014, and I need to dissect that bill and do a video on that, or PowerPoint, something, to talk about it and how I feel what revisions need to be done to that. So I'd have a presentation on how we can enforce that and get it moving, because it was proposed, never went for committee, and nothing else happened to it. And that was back in January. So it's been sitting idle for the last 10 months. I'm sure it will die this year as it's died in a few years in the past. But hopefully we'll get something going for next year when hopefully they'll reintroduce the bill. definitely a positive meeting. Made some contacts with people. Actually, one person at the meeting actually knew me from doing the Teslawyer videos. So that was kind of a moment of fame or infamy. I don't know, but it was definitely cool. Highly encouraged. I definitely think that this is something that I'm going to pursue more. Might take a little bit of time away from doing the Teslawyer, but at this point, I think electric school buses is definitely something I am committed to and interested in pushing forward, and this would definitely be something productive. I think that I'm getting some traction. I do not want to lose that. So hopefully I'll be doing more in the near future. And I was talking to the contact from League of Conservation Voters. They want to do a panel to kind of express, where we are in electric school buses, and to try to get the money, and hopefully the money from the VW allocated towards electric school buses. So hopefully I can get on the panel and talk about maybe ADHERA, the DARA program from the EPA, and what's going on with the city, what incentives. So that would be great. I think that's about it. I'm going to wrap it up here, and see you next time. Hopefully I'll have more progress in the near future.
As always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe by clicking on my logo, or add a comment. You can find me on Twitter at Teslawyer Show. And before you leave, don't forget to check out another one of my videos.